Ministers responsible for youth in the OECS, Director General of the OECS, Dr. Didicus Jules, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Dr. Anthony George, Developmental Partners, UNDP, UNFPA, CDB, UNICEF, OECS Directors of Youth, OECS National Youth Council Presidents and Representatives, the media, OECS Youth, staff of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, staff of the OECS Commission, special invited guests. Good morning. My name is Nias Alfred, and like Kelvin announced earlier, my role within, well, as an OECS Youth, I see my role as being that which is to help develop the talent of young people within the OECS, and I am the director and co-founder of a sports media entity known as SportAvi. Now, what SportAvi does is that it helps give exposure and helps to increase or contribute to the development of youth in the area of sports. Now, we started in St. Lucia, and with the assistance of the OECS, we are looking to take our initiative regional, that is to the other members of the OECS. But my role here today was to basically give a welcome for the OECS Youth Strategy, which I was introduced to sometime last year. Now, regional governments and organizations continue to stress on the importance of youth in every aspect of society. The involvement of youth is very critical, except when it comes to the actual decision making, or so it may seem. Now, when I was first introduced to the OECS Youth Strategy last year, I was sold instantly by the idea of youth being involved in the actual decision making process. Where others have failed, the youth strategy aims to empower young persons, giving them a voice to air their concerns. The OECS engaging young people in the matters which affect them most, and discussing ways in which these problems can possibly cease to exist. As a young person, it is indeed refreshing to be part of the process of helping create a difference among the lives of young people. My field of interest is youth and sports and media, as I mentioned earlier. And I was indeed worried that the youth strategy would not be able to cater for persons involved in that field, that particular field. But boy, I was wrong. The strategy targets youth within the OECS involved in all aspects of society, whether it be sports, whether it be arts, media, or any other field. And through the strategy, I will be able to connect directly with persons involved in that field across the region, media personnel, athletes, and other persons involved in sports, helping to create networks, share ideas, and basically just mingle and help to create sustainable plans for sports development within the OECS. Now, the idea of the youth strategy was brilliantly, and I must commend the members of the OECS Commission. It was brilliantly conceptualized, and we have the genius who is Ms. Anushka Singh, who basically brought the youth strategy to life. And I'm sure that when she speaks a little later on, you would realize what I'm speaking about. And the youth strategy basically has 7 pillars. Yes, I earn, referring to employment and entrepreneurship. Yes, I learn, referring to education and training. Yes, I belong, citizenship and identity. Yes, I matter, child and youth protection. Yes, I express, creativity and culture. Yes, I inherit, environmental and sustainable development. And yes, I move, healthy lifestyle. So as you can see, whatever it is that you are part of in the OECS as a young person, this youth strategy has a plan for you, and it has a way to help contribute to the development of your particular area. As I welcome you to the press launch of YES, Youth Empowered Society initiative by the OECS, I ask that you pay particular attention to these 7 pillars which I just mentioned, and see how you can find ways to help them, or rather to find ways of using them to enrich the lives of young persons that you may already have known. Say yes to the Youth Empowered Society. Say yes to youth involvement in every single aspect of society. And I think that if we are able to play a hands-on role in the development of young persons within our society, then all the problems that we're seeing around of crime and deviance, that these things will probably be a thing of the past. So congratulations again to the OECS on this brilliant initiative, and I look forward to engaging with you on the youth strategy in the coming days, weeks, and months. I thank you.